Those are online. Are you able to hear me?
Sir.
Are you able to see the screen also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll proceed. I think we have done till 30th. What was the last problem that we did? 30th is over, no? Yeah. So we'll start with the 31st problem. It says, find the integral of sin x divided by 1 plus cos x the whole square. Sin x divided by 1 plus cos x the whole square. Numerator is sin x, denominator is 1 plus cos x. So how will you write it? You will put 1 plus cos x as t, so that the numerator becomes sin x dx, right? This implies minus sin x dx is equal to dt, or sin x dx is equal to minus dt. So take this and substitute it here, minus dt divided by t square. Minus dt divided by t square. So the integral of minus 1 by t square is 1 by t. So it will be 1 divided by t plus c, or it is 1 divided by t is 1 plus cos x plus c. It is 1 divided by 1 plus cos x plus c. right? So 32nd question is, find the integral of 1 divided by 1 plus cot x. Right. So integral of 1 by, how can you write cot x as 1 plus cos x divided by sin x times dx. So you're going to add, it will become integral of sin x divided by sin x plus cos x dx. Right. So how to proceed here? So if you take sin x plus cos x as t, then you will have cos x minus sin x as dt. I don't have that in the numerator. Okay, if you take sin x as t, then what will you do with the numerator? I'll tell you all the problems you'll face. Okay. So first idea, I'll come in the order. So I'll come in the order. If you take sin x as t, then cos x dx will be equal to dt. Cos x has no relation in the numerator. So idea 1 fails. Doesn't work. What about idea 2? You wanted me to take cos x as t. So minus sin x dx will be equal to dt. Okay, sin x dx will be equal to dt. But what will happen to the denominator? Minus dt divided by, observe, this sin x is there. Now what will you write it as? The only option is you have to write it as root of 1 minus t square plus t, which is even more complicated to handle. Because in integration, denominator should not exist as much as possible. Idea 2 also fails. Suppose the idea 3 is, I take sin x plus cos x as t, then cos x minus sin x times dx will be equal to dt. Does it work? Even if you take common, only thing is you will get back the question. You take sin x common, this is what you are going to get. I'll tell you. So listen to this carefully. This is a good problem. Mark it as important. Listen to the logic. Since I told you in integration, the idea is to eliminate the denominator. So I will try to push myself to put the sin x plus cos x as t. What will I do? Sin x plus cos x only, I'll try to put it as t. But if I put that as t, what is the expected value of dt? So always if you put denominator as t, numerator should be dt. That is the idea. Okay. So if I put sin x plus cos x as t, what is the expected value of dt? It is cos x minus sin x times dx is dt. So for that, what I will do is, I will replicate the numerator in terms of denominator. What am I going to do? I'll replicate the numerator in terms of denominator. For that, first thing that I'm going to do is, I'll put a 2 here and divide it with 2. Okay. So half of integral of this 2 sin x, listen to this carefully, I'm replicating the numerator in terms of denominator. Means what should I have? I should have sin x plus cos x. So for that, I'm writing this 2, so that I will write this as sin x plus sin x. Makes sense? Now, to make the numerator exactly the same as denominator, I'll add a cos x, and I'll compensate this cos x by subtracting it, so that this sin x plus cos x, I can treat with this once and treat with this once. So that, observe, you'll get the idea of why I thought like this in the next step. So what I'm going to do is half into integral of sin x plus cos x by sin x plus cos x. Plus, or I will take the minus outside, integral of cos x minus sin x. Did you understand what I did here? I took the minus outside, cos x minus sin x divided by sin x plus cos x dx, so that both the purposes are solved for me. Here, I have eliminated the denominator itself. Here, if I put the denominator as t, numerator is dt, done. Did you understand? Got it? Did you understand why I thought like that? Right? Because of the sum of sine and cos. Okay. So half of integral of this is going to be dx minus integral of, if I put sin x plus cos x as t, cos x minus sin x dx is dt. So can I directly write it as dt by t? Accepted? Now tell me what is going to be the answer. Half of x minus log t. So log of, what is the value of t? Sin x plus cos x plus c. So this will be the answer. So what I did is, I wanted to replicate the numerator exactly to that of denominator. Okay. So if I want sin x plus cos x in the numerator, what am I supposed to do? So I need to add a cos x and then subtract a cos x. But by me subtracting the extra cos x, there is no benefit that I have. So that is why the first step I did is I multiplied with 2 and divided with 2, so that this 2 sin x, I can write it as sin x plus sin x. And I added a cos x and subtracted a cos x. By me adding the cos x, it became sin x plus cos x, which is exactly the similar as denominator. Whereas sin x minus cos x by sin x plus cos x is in such a way that this is the derivative of the denominator. So that both the purposes are solved. Is the point clear? Right? I'm not sure what is the answer given at the back. Can I check once? Log of 1 plus cos x plus CL. They wrote it as x by 2 minus, for that 2 is multiplied with everything. So I want you all to mark this as important in your textbook itself. Right? Try it again. So same is the case when you have 1 by 1 plus tan x also. If at all you have 1 by 1 plus tan x, you do the same thing. Okay. So done with this? Okay, I'll proceed. Can you guys try this? Same idea. Hmm. Suppose you put this as t. So what will be the derivative of it? See, if you put that, so for numerator on the minus dt. Correct. Proceed. Did you all get the answer? So what is the only difference between previous one and this one? In the previous one, you will have numerator, you had the numerator as sin x. Here you will have the numerator as cos x. So same logic, multiply and divide it with 2, then proceed. So those who are not able to proceed can look at the board. So we need to find the integral of 1 by 1 minus tan x. So this will be integral of 1 divided by 1 minus, what is the value of tan x? It will be sin x divided by cos x dx. This will be equal to integral of cos x divided by cos x minus sin x times dx. Is that point clear? So all that you need to do is like this, like the previous problem, multiply and divide it with 2, so that you have half of integral of the 2 cos x is there. No, you can write it as cos x plus cos x and replicate it to be similar to the denominator. So first subtract sin x, then add a sin x. So what is the first idea that you will get? First idea is to replicate the denominator. Depending on that, you add a minus or a plus. So this will be one term. This will be another term times dx. Am I right? So what will it be? Half into integral of cos x minus sin x by cos x minus sin x is 1 times dx, plus integral of cos x plus sin x by cos x minus sin x dx is equal to, okay. So now what I can do is cos x minus sin x, if I take it as t, numerator will be minus dt. So if I take cos x minus sin x as t, then minus sin x minus cos x dx is equal to dt. So cos x plus sin x is negative of that. So you'll have minus dt. So half into integral of dx is going to be x and minus dt divided by t, the integral of this. So half into x minus, what is the value here? Log t. T is nothing but cos x minus sin x plus c. This will be the answer. So half into x minus log of cos x minus sin x plus c. ரெண்டு ஒண்ணுதான்டா. எந்த மைனஸ் சொல்ற? இதுலயா? இதுலயா? ஆஹா, அப்படி வராது. மைனஸ் வந்தா இங்க மைனஸ் எக்ஸ் ஆயிடும். If the minus comes out, this will be minus, this will be plus, this will be minus. அப்படி ஆகாது. Shall I proceed? This one. The next question is integral of root of tan x divided by sin x into cos x. What to do? Why would you take a numerator as t? Because it's inside a square root. But you have to look at this problem also, no? See, if you take tan x as t, you will get secant square x dx as dt. There is no secant square x in the problem, no? Why do you want to take that? So always do a rough work and see. What can we do? I am only saying I need to eliminate the denominator. Idea is, see, if I have the product of sine and cos having the same angles, what is that we can think of? Multiply and divide it with 2. When you do that, you put a 2 here, you put a 2 here, so the 2 sin x cos x will become sine 2x. So this will be integral of 2 root tan x divided by sine 2x. Right. But now the tricky part is, what do I do with sine 2x and tan x? That is where we have this identity where it says sine 2x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x, or it is 2 tan x divided by secant square x. Both are same. But this is identity 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x. So that this will be, take the 2 outside. So 2 into integral of root of tan x divided by, this will be 2 tan x divided by, I'll write it as secant square x dx. So 2 and 2 are gone, right? So secant square x goes to the numerator, integral of secant square x dx divided by, listen to this, root tan x will cancel this tan x square root times. So this will become root tan x. Now it makes sense to substitute tan x as t, because I have secant square x dx to be dt. Okay. So tan x is equal to t, which implies secant square x dx is equal to dt. So integral of dt divided by root t. So what is the integral of 1 by root t? It is 2 root t. 2 root t plus c, or it is 2 times root of tan x plus c. So check the answer once. Correct? So this is also a good problem. Mark it as important. Those who are online, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Root tan x by tan x into this. So what was it? It was root tan x by tan x. I cancel this root tan x with this. Root x by x. That form. Is that clear? Should I proceed? So it's a simple problem. So for the 35th one, we need to find integral of 1 plus log x the whole square divided by x. See, whenever you have 1 by x and log x in a problem, all that you need to do is take log x as t. So 1 plus log x is equal to t, which implies 1 by x into dx is equal to dt. So dx divided by x is dt. Integral of t square dt, which will be equal to t cube divided by 3 plus c. What is t cube? 1 plus log x the whole cube divided by 3 plus c. That's it. 1 plus log x the whole cube divided by 3 plus c. Done. It's simple, no? Later school. Yeah. Practice. No practice. Shall I proceed? Okay. So 36th question is integral of x plus 1 into x plus log x the whole square, the whole divided by x. So spread this x to x plus 1. So it will become 1 plus 1 by x. Correct? Into x plus log x the whole square times dx. Now you observe which one should be taken as t and which one will become dt. So obviously take x plus log x as t. Then 1 plus 1 by x times dx will become dt. Right. So 1 plus 1 by x dx is dt. So integral of t square dt, which will give us t cube by 3 plus c. But what is t? X plus log x the whole cube divided by 3 plus c. This will be the answer. Clear, Ada? அதுக்கு எடுக்க கூடாதுல்ல எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஏன்னா மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன். Shall I proceed? So 37th problem is integral of x cube sine of tan inverse x power 4 divided by 1 plus x power 8. See, it is actually simple only. Mostly in this kind of a problem, right? Whatever is there inside the trigonometric function will be taken as argument. Because that is a complicated part. Sine of something is difficult to handle. But you observe, no, by looking at it, you can say tan inverse of x power 4, if I take it as t, tan inverse x derivative is 1 by 1 plus x square. So here I have x power 4. So it will become x power 8. But since x power 4 is there, what is the chain rule of it? 4x cube is here. So that clearly tells us that tan inverse of x power 4 is supposed to be taken as t, so that you will get 1 by 1 plus x power 8 times 4x cube is equal to, times dx is equal to dt. Correct? See, 1 by 1 plus x square. X square means x power 4 the whole square, x power 8 into x power 4 derivatives 4x cube. So what I need to do is take this 4 to the other side. Clear? So x cube dx divided by 1 plus x power 8 is what is dt. So observe x cube. So this thing, x cube divided by 1 plus x power 8 times dx is going to be dt, and sine of this will become t. So integral of sine t dt, which is going to be minus cos t plus c, or it is minus cos of t is tan inverse of x power 4 plus c. This will be the answer. Yeah. So dt by 4, yes. So there is no dt by 4. So here you will have a 4, and here also you have a 4. So minus cos of tan inverse of x power 4 divided by 4 plus c. Shall I proceed? Yes or no? So 38th problem. Integral of 10x power 9 plus 10 power x log 10 base e times dx divided by x power 10 plus 10 power x. So this is also simple, direct problem. Take the denominator as t. Then what will be dt? So it is actually 10 times x power 9 plus what is the derivative of 10 power x? 10 power x log 10. See, log 10 means by default it is e only, right? So this whole thing dx is equal to dt. So numerator is dt and the denominator is t. Answer will be log of mod t plus c, which is going to be log of how much? X power 10 plus 10 power x plus c. That's it. X power 10 plus 10 power x plus c. So which option is right? Option D. Is this the last problem? One more, is there? Okay. I think this is easy. No, let's not waste time. So this is the last one. No. Now listen. So integral of dx divided by sine square x into cos square x. Right. How to proceed? Okay, I'll try to do it in two methods and show you. Okay. Secant square x I know. But sin square x को secant square x को संबंध नहीं लिया. Not 2. 4. See, listen. I'll do it in two methods and show you. Listen to this. I'll use your idea also. Okay, we'll use both. Whenever you have sine of same argument, cos of same argument, multiply and divide it with 2 to the power of whatever number is there. In this problem, you have square. So you need to multiply and divide it with 2 square. So what will happen to the numerator? It will be 4 times dx divided by 2 times sin x cos x, the whole square. I hope you understood. This is 2 square with which I multiplied. So I combined it with sin x and cos x. So what will happen here? It will be 4 times integral of dx divided by, this is sin 2x, right? So sin 2x the whole square. And this can be written as 4 times integral of 1 by sin square x is cosecant square. So cosecant square 2x times dx. What is the integral of cosecant square? It is minus cot. So answer will be 4 times minus cot 2x plus c. But if you observe, there is no option like that. So we have to manipulate it. So integration is done. So minus 4, if you take it out, this can be written as cos by sin. So what is cos 2x? It is cos square x minus sin square x divided by, denominator is sin 2x. We have only one formula for it, which is 2 sin x cos x. So 2 will cancel this 4 twice. So minus cot 2x divided by 2. So 2 will cancel this 4 2 times. So what you have is, you have a 2 here. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So cos square x minus sin square x by sin x into cos x. Right. So cos square x divided by sin x into cos x will be cos x by sin x. Because one cos will get cancelled. Minus, this will become sin x by cos x plus c. So what will the answer be? It will be cot x minus tan x plus c. Is there a minus outside? Yeah. So minus is there, no? So there is a minus here. So this will become minus, this will become plus. Right? So tan x minus cot x plus c, option should be B. Okay. So wait. The same question, integral of dx. So let me call it as alternate method. Integral of dx divided by sin square x into cos square x. Right. So whenever you have this 1 by cos square x, it can be written as secant square x. So this you can write it as secant square x dx divided by sin square x. But logic says, if the numerator is secant square x dx, I need to have a tan x in that problem. So for me to get tan x, what I'll do is I'll divide it with cos square x and compensate it with cos square x. Are you able to understand? Right. Now listen, integral of this secant square x, I am leaving it as it is. The secant square, I am leaving it as it is. I have one more 1 by cos square, which is going to be secant square. So don't write it as secant power 4. I'll tell you why. The whole divided by sin square x by cos square x is tan square x. Makes sense? Now what you will do is 1 secant square x, leave it as it is, because when I substitute tan x as t, I need that secant square x. So what you can do to the other secant square is write it as 1 plus tan square x. Makes sense? You'll write it as 1 plus tan square x. So this will be 1 plus tan square x times secant square x dx, the whole divided by tan square x. Right. Now what can you do? You put tan x as t, that implies secant square x dx will be dt. So integral of 1 plus t square by t square times dt. This will be integral of, what is integral of 1 by t square? Okay, I'll write another step. So integral of 1 by t square plus 1 times dt. So what is the integral of 1 by 1 plus t square? It is minus 1 by t. Plus what is the integral of 1? It is just t plus c. You got the answer c. Minus 1 divided by what is t? Tan x. So minus 1 by tan x is cot x. So minus cot x plus t is tan x plus c. I hope it's the same answer. Yes. It still works. So your method also will work, but you need to do a manipulation to it. Is that clear? So you can make a note of both. So I hope you're ready for 7.2 test now. Since you're doing it better, let's make it 1.5 hours test now. I was scared on the other day whether you will be able to do it or not. That's why I told 1 hour. We'll make it 1.5 hours. How many questions should I ask? Last 2 days, how many questions on an average did we solve in 1 hour? 15? Because I stopped with 30th problem. Monday, I completed till 14th. You remember the 15 problems of last week's homework. So that was 14. Yesterday, 16 problems. So on an average, 15. So 1 hour, 15 for 2 hours, 1.5 hours, 22.5 questions. They like the number of turns. Huh? So we'll make it 20 questions. Okay. We'll make 20. Huh? 20 பண்ணலாம். அப்பதான் ஸ்பீடு வரும். 18 பண்ணிக்கலாமா? என்ன சொல்றான்? வேணான்றான் அவன். நிறைய கொடுக்க சொல்றான். 30 வேணுமாடா? இந்த எக்ஸசைஸ் அப்படியே கொடுத்துடலாம் மேம். அப்படியே பிரிண்ட் எடுத்து கொடுத்துடலாம். சரி, we'll make it 20. சரி, உனக்கு வேணா எனக்கு வேணா 18 வச்சுக்கணும். 18 தெரியாது. முன்னாடி தான் டிஸ்கஸே பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் என்ன பண்ணலான்னு. மார்க் எவ்வளோன்னு என்ன கேட்டா 1.5 hour டெஸ்ட் எவ்வளோ மார்க்கை பற்றி விட்டு 18 questions இருக்கும் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் 7.2. Right? So do you want to copy the next method also? வேணாம்மா? வேணும்ட்டு அது பேஸ்டா கேட்பேன் பாரு, அப்போ உட்காந்து அழுவ உட்காந்து. என்ன சொல்றான்? டைரக்டா வராது. Integration by substitution is used everywhere. Now, first case there are only 3 ways in which you can integrate. One is by substitution, one is by partial fraction, and the third is by parts. This will be an application for other exercises. So, math exercise பண்ணும்போது this will be a part. இப்படி இருக்காது. அப்ப யோசிச்சு பாரு, இது கூட கம்பைனே இன்னொரு 10 ஸ்டெப் வரும். And this chapter is easy in சொல்ல மாட்டேன். But if you're able to do it like this, it will become easy. If you guys are doing it, I'm happy actually. You're able to do it. Integration here. பண்ண தேவையில்ல. You have to think in the reverse order. எங்க பண்ணிருக்கோம்? ஆமா, ஒரு அது பண்ணலாம். அது ஆனா சிலபஸ்ல இல்ல. That you do mostly for definite integrals. இங்க எங்க இருக்கு டெரிவேட்டிவ்? அது சொல்றீங்க. ஆமா. Yeah. Differentiation கூட there is substitution, but we didn't discuss. Actually அப்படியே சால்வ் பண்ணலாம். அந்த இன்டெகிரேஷன்ல டிஃபரன்சியேஷன்ல கூட சப்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் இருக்கு. There is something called a differentiation by substitution. But we generally don't use. டைரக்டா பண்ணிடுவோம். Done. ஒரு செலிப்ரேஷன் பாருங்க, நம்ம சாதிச்சது. டேய் இன்னும் முடியலடா, டேய் இன்னும் முடியல இருக்கு. I have to go to example. No? In example, I have to explain few problems. They look at example 6, page 238. Example 6. 306. Old book. Old book name 306. 302. Okay. But same examples are there, no? Okay, example 6, there are 3 problems. Okay. So listen to this. First one, integral of sin cube x into cos square x dx. Right. So how to solve this? So integral of sin cube x into cos square x dx. Now observe the black man, black setter. அடிக்க போறோம் பறிப்போம். நைய 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 நைன்னு பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன். இப்ப உனக்கு தான் கொஸ்டின் இருக்கு. அவன் தெரியண்டா என்ன பண்ணுவான், ஐநோடா இது முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் டைரக்ட்லி கம் வித் கொஸ்டின் ஃப்ரம் பிசிக்ஸ். டேய் கோல்மால் வேலை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க. சரி இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் எப்படி பண்ண சொல்ல, அவங்ககிட்ட ஏதோ சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தியா? சரி எப்படி பண்ண சொல்ல. T is equal to A எப்படி 2 cos புரியல வந்துருன்றியா? He's trying to at least encourage him. He's trying. No, first time வாயை திறந்து கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா சொல்லி இருக்கான். திருச்சா எப்படி கேள்வி கேட்டது நான் அவனுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான். பட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் அது அவனை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க. நீ உட்காந்து சொல்லு. புரியல. cos square x t ஆ? இத அட்லீஸ்ட் அந்த புக்கை பார்த்தா பேரு அட்லீஸ்ட் பிட் அடிக்கிறது கத்துக்கோ. அந்த புக்கை பார்த்தா சொல்லி தரல. நாலு பேர் ஆட்டை போட்டாங்களா? டைரக்ட் சப்மிஷன் தான், தெரியாது. ரிலாக்ஸ் உட்காந்துருக்கேன். ஹலோ என்ன சார்? டேய் நீ என்னடா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க? டி காஸ் எக்ஸா? சரி பண்ணு. டேய் நீ என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க? இது என்னது? இது என்னது? நீ இவ்வளவு முட்டை வாங்கியிருக்க. இங்கிலீஷ் பிசிக்ஸ். ஓகே யார் கரெக்ட் பண்ணாரு? அவர் பண்ண. ஓகே டேய் உன் சட்டையில ஒன்று எழுதி இருக்கேன்டா. போன் எழுதி வச்சிருக்கேன்டா. Okay, so what should I do? பிட்டு தானே அடிச்ச, நீயே கண்டுபிடிச்சியா? இப்படி இருந்தா அவங்க யோசிக்கிறானா பிட் அடிக்கிறான்னு பார்த்துட்டு. Sorry, up in the sign. Okay, I'll do and see. So what is the idea here? Idea. See, thing is, this is an important problem. Okay, listen to this. If you have a combination of sine and cos, right? In the previous case, we did a similar problem, no? The last problem, sine square x into cos square x. What did we do? If the argument is same and the powers were same, you multiply and divide it with 2 power, whatever number was there. Right? Here, we don't have that option. They both are of different powers. So what are we supposed to do here? So you look at the one which has highest power, right? The one which has highest power, try to write it in terms of the one with lowest power. So sine cube x, you can write it as sine x into sine square x into cos square x dx. Okay. So here I have sine power 1 dx. So is it easy to obtain this? So when will you obtain sine x dx? When you substitute cos x as t, which implies minus sine x dx is equal to dt. So it is minus dt into sine square x. What am I supposed to do? Since I have cos x as t, sine square x is written as 1 minus cos square x into you have cos square x dx. Sorry, dx is gone. Did you understand what I did? Or else I'll do one thing. I'll write it here itself. Integral of sine x into 1 minus cos square x into cos square x dx. Okay. So what will it be? So 1 minus cos square x is 1 minus t square into cos square x is t square. Sin x dx is minus dt. So minus will come out. Integral of t square dt plus integral of t power 4 dt. I hope you understood why this became plus. So I took the minus outside. 1 is getting multiplied with minus, so a minus. This minus and minus will get multiplied. It will be plus. So this is t square, no? So it will be minus t cube by 3 plus t power 5 by 5 plus c. So answer will be minus cos cube x divided by 3 plus cos power 5x divided by 5 plus c. Is that the answer? Okay. So here there is no any alternate method. So did you understand, whenever you have the combination of sine and cos, what are you supposed to do? Look at the one which has highest power, right? You leave that one, or else, to put it simple, the one with the least power is supposed to be taken as t. Okay. Suppose they swap and ask, what are you supposed to do? Suppose the question is cos cube x into sine square x dx. Take sine x as t. So lesser power will take the value of t. Okay. Next two problems, I'm leaving it to you. If it comes in exam, you face it. புரியுதா? கண்டிப்பா கேட்பேன். இதுக்காகவே கேட்பேன். क्वेश्चन पेपरல ரெண்டு क्वेश्चन லீக் பண்ணிருக்கேன்டா. The 1 by 1 plus tan x, I think I have explained it already, that you can handle it. Only thing is sin x by sin x plus a. That alone, see, listen, I'll just give you the outline. Remaining things you try. Okay. Second problem, integral of sin x divided by sin of x plus a dx is there, no? If you observe, the numerator has a lesser argument compared to the denominator. So whenever this kind of a problem arises, what you need to do is you need to replicate the numerator in terms of denominator. So what you are supposed to do is you will add a and subtract a. So when you do that, this x plus a will be capital A, the small a will be b. So what will happen to this integral of sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, the whole divided by sin of x plus A. So the sin of x plus A will get distributed to this and this, right? And you have a dx. So sin of x plus A will cancel it here. So what will you have? Integral of cos A dx minus, here you have, see, actually sin A is a constant. It does not have any x inside it. So sin A, you can take it out, integral of cot of x plus A times dx. So cos A is also a constant. Cos A will come out of the integral. Cos A into integral of dx is x minus sin A into integral of cot is log of sin x plus c. That's the answer. Got it? Sir, leaked one question. You know the answer also. That's already பண்ணிட்டேன். 1 by 1 plus tan x. Right? So this is how you solve. I think 7.2 is completely done. We have solved examples also, right? One minute. There is a mistake here. Sorry. Small correction. It is not sin x. It is actually sin of x plus c. This will be the answer. Okay. You put on your shirt also. பெருசா அடிச்சரா அவன் தானா ஏண்டா
கிளாஸ்ல ஏதாவது கண்டென்ட் ஏதாவது கிரியேட் பண்ணுவாங்க
இது ஒரு கண்டென்ட்டா
மறுபடியும் போட்டுருவாங்க இது போட முடியாது சோச்சு யோசிச்சாலும் லைட்டா தான் போகும் லைட்டா இருக்கும் அது நானே
என்கிட்ட காசு கேட்டுக்கிறேன் போடு
நானே
போட்டோ எடுத்து ஒரு கம்ப்ளைண்ட் போடு இன்ஸ்டாகிராம்ல போட்டு அவனை டேக் பண்ணி மானத்தை வாங்க வந்து கேவலமான ஒரு வேலையை பண்ணியிருக்கான் என் பக்கத்துல இருக்காங்க. எதுல இருக்கு லிங்க்டின் அப்ப அதுல ஸ்டேட்டஸ்ல போடுறான் டெய்லி போட்டுக்கிட்டே இருக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆங்கிள் போட்டு சுத்தி அந்த பக்கம் இந்த பக்கம்
இருக்குமா
இருந்ததுடா ஒன்னு இல்லையா அப்ப இருக்கும்டா இந்த டெஸ்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு டெஸ்ட்டுக்கும் இருக்காது சரி 8 years இருக்குடா ஏன்டா that was also there. I didn't get the registration. Those issues. No, for your. Yeah. 2015. I was with Cognizant, sir. Cognizant, I was with Cognizant. எதுல படிச்ச என்ன பத்தி ஆமா ஆமாமா பிசிக்ஸ் கத்துக்க வேண்டியது பிசிக்ஸ் என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? என்ன பண்ணணும்? உனக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? Content creator. Guys, we'll wind up. Those are online.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.